Okay. There we go. Right, good morning everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning everyone, how are we doing today? Welcome. Oh, good morning, Forest, Zeroiz, and P. Sorry, I had the purple chat minimized for a second there. How are you doing today? Good morning, all. Welcome back. It's been 3 days, hasn't it? We didn't do one. No, it's been 4 days. We didn't do a breakfast stream on Friday because I was out all day. But here we are. We're back. It's the last week of April. Can you believe that? 4 more days, including today, and we'll be into May. Morning, hope you have a chance to enjoy the sunshine today. Thank you, James. I hope I will. I hope I will. Like I say, I think I'm going to try and get out in the garden a bit today. Do some cycle practice. Because, quite frankly, I think I'm going to have a day off today. I think, got any plans for today, says Zuriz? I think I'm just going to do nothing. Because we have been... It's just been so hectic the last few days. We have been streaming every day since last Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we streamed. Friday, I was out of the house all day at the Great Central Railway. And then we streamed Saturday and Sunday as well. Before that, you know, earlier this month, we've been doing so many live streams. I've been posting on TikTok every day, which has meant loads of recording and editing and writing. And I just feel like this month, I've been on transmit like the whole month, so I'm going to take a day off. I'm just going to chill out today. I might do some writing's fine, but I can't be bothered to get shaved and made up and put on a nice outfit. I'm just going to chill. It sounds super to me. I love a lion. You enjoy your lion, Zeroiz. What's everyone else's plans for today? What are you up to? Are you working? Are you colleging? Maybe you're having a day off too? Weekend went far too quickly. Back to work. Oh, well, have a good one, P. It was a very quick weekend, wasn't it? Let me move my camera over a bit on TikTok. There we go. I got uni today. Nice one, Forrest. Have fun with it. There we go. But yeah, I just think I need a little bit of a break. Just recharge the old batteries, because this month we have been streaming, we've been posting videos. It's been absolutely all over the place. You know, the thing is, this month was supposed to be a bit more chill as well. Last month was really intensive because we were trying to get affiliate on Purple, so we did way more streams than usual. This month, I only planned to do 16 live streams for the whole month. We've done 16 already, and there's 3 days left in the month. And that's not counting the breakfast streams, which just sort of happened. I was just like, do you want me to start doing breakfast streams? And everyone's like, yeah, okay. We've done 8 of those now. That means we've done 24 live streams this month. We got 2 tomorrow because there's a breakfast stream and a SnowRunner stream. We got 2 on Wednesday because there's a breakfast stream and a routine. And we got 2 on Thursday for breakfast and SnowRunner. By the end of this month, I will have done 30 live streams. That's 1 a day. Like, obviously we haven't done a stream every day, but the average number of streams this month is 1 per day. And the thing is, I like it. I do. I've really enjoyed it. I need a recharge, you know what I mean? I need to take a day off just to recharge the batteries, but I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. I would stream every single day if I could. But then I'd get burnt out really quickly and I wouldn't have time to do videos, which, as you know, I also love doing. So, yeah, I don't know what my point is that I'm trying to make. It's been a very intense month, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I absolutely have been really loving it. I'm still working on the schedule for next month, but no doubt it's going to be just as busy. Excuse me for a second. Sorry, everybody. Cats being bastards this morning. It's my third day at work, says James, so I'm going to have a full English brekkie for of a proportion that does me in for the rest of the day. Oh, love a full English. Gets you set up for a big day, you know what I mean? Look after yourself, Saul, don't burn out. Thank you, P. Don't worry, I'll try not to. But yeah, next month's going to be hectic as well because, as you know, we're going to be playing Minecraft, we're going to be playing Euro Truck, we're going to be playing SnowRunner, we're going to be playing Phasmophobia, Factorio, Farming Sim. There is going to be something on Saturday that I don't want to reveal yet. And Subnautica on Sunday as well. That is 8 streams, and there's only 7 days in a week. So, you know, I'm still working it out. I'm still working out how we're going to play all the games that I want to play next month. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to do Breakfast with Saul every weekday, because I did enjoy it last week. I did enjoy, you know, I think it could work doing it Monday to Friday, but also it could tire me out. You know, it could start to grate. So I don't know for definite if this is going to be continuing every single weekday, or if I'm going to go back to the original plan, which is to only do it on days that I've got an evening stream. We'll see. But either way, I am going to keep doing these breakfast streams, because everyone loves them, and they're super low effort. Like, literally the lowest effort possible. My bed is there. That's my bed, by the way. I literally just get up, put on dressing gown, make a cup of coffee, press play. You know what I mean? It's very, very low effort, and it's nice to just chat. Can't wait for the Minecraft streams, you can probably tell. Yes, I think you're going to enjoy them, Zuris. You're a new face around here, right? So you haven't watched any of my Minecraft streams yet. I think you're going to like them. We are going to try... I know I say this every time we play Minecraft, but we are going to try and get to the moon. We've been playing Create Ad Astra for over a year now. It was, I think it was last April that we started playing with our current mod pack. And we still haven't gone to space yet. I'm working on it. Oh, thanks for the Go Populars, Stray Dog. How are you doing this morning? I'm very good. I've been watching on TikTok for a while and saw your Create mod pack, but I've never had the courage to say anything. Oh, thank you, Zeroids. I'm glad to hear that. Well, it's good to have you here now. You're gonna have to excuse me for a second again. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Bloody cats. They're in a... They're... It's one of them days, you know. They're in one of them moods. Don't fucking stop scrapping each other. Oh god, look at my hair. Hop into the shower for a quick scrub won't be long. No worries, P. As soon as this stream's over, I'm having a bath. My hair's looking very greasy today. It's the weather as well, though. It's been, you know when it gets hotter, the hair gets greasier. Right, that's stop touching it, Saul. Just leave it alone. Let it do its thing. Haven't seen the Minecraft yet, says Forrest. Oh, you're gonna love it, Forrest. You're gonna love it. So my Minecraft mod pack, by the way, it's a custom mod pack by me called Create Ad Astra. It's mainly focused around the Create mod, which is all the big cogwheels and conveyor belts and stuff like that. But also Ad Astra, which is a remake of Galacticraft, so you can go to other planets and stuff. We've spent a long time doing the Create stuff, but we haven't done any of the Ad Astra stuff yet. We haven't gone to the moon, we haven't gone to Mars, we haven't gone to any of the other planets that are in the mod. And it's not by choice, it's just that it's taken us so long to do all of the Create stuff that I wanted to do. But I am going to start making more of an effort to get to space. We're on, like... We've done, like, 50 episodes. I'm not even joking. Let me pull up the playlist and tell you how many episodes of Create Ad Astra we've done, by the way. It's a love-hate relationship with cats, honestly, Dre Dog. I wouldn't get rid of them. I wouldn't change them for the world, but God, they do my fucking head in sometimes. Okay, here we go. So the first series of Create Ad Astra, which was last year, that lasted for 26 episodes. That was basically once a fortnight for an entire year. And this series that we've been doing this year has gone for only 8 episodes so far, actually. So that's 34 episodes of Create Ad Astra. And we haven't gone to space yet. We haven't even built a rocket yet. But we're gonna get there, I promise. I'm gonna follow in the footsteps of P. I'll be right back. No worries, Forrest. I saw on Discord you organised YouTube. Haven't checked it out yet, but you did organise it. I did. Yes, I did. It's quite easy to do, actually. If you go to your YouTube channel, I won't screen share just yet, but it's very easy to do. Go to your channel, like on the main YouTube page. Go to your channel, customize channel. I don't know how you do it on mobile, by the way. This is on desktop. And then go to Home tab, and there'll be a list of there'll be a section called Layout, and you can choose to like put playlists and stuff like that. In fact, you know, I will screen share just to show you what it looks like. Just give me a second. Okay, screen capture. Display capture. Right, here we go. So if you go to YouTube, press Customize Channel, then up at the top here it says Home tab, and this is your layout section. So this is where you can add as many sections as you want. You can choose to do like popular videos, short videos, stuff like that, or you can do playlists, which is what I've done. So if you go to my YouTube channel, and scroll down, there's a section for each playlist, like each of my big playlists. There's Queer Talk, Lego, Hiking, Piano, and the Live Archive. And there's also a For You at the top, which like recommends videos to specific users. But yeah, that's how you do it. Go to Customize Channel, Home tab, and you can choose whatever options. You know, you can lay it out however you want. So it's pretty cool. I wasn't aware that you could like customize the layout of your YouTube channel that much. So it was good to figure out that you could do that. Yeah, it looks a lot cleaner now. Is there a create playlist? There is, Zero is, yes. It's not on the featured page, but if you go to the playlists tab on my channel, there's Create Ad Astra and Create Ad Astra Series 2. Obviously, start with the first one. There's also a Minecraft Monday playlist, which has got every Minecraft stream I've ever done, starting from Bedrock Edition in 2024. So if you want to watch my entire Minecraft collection, my entire Minecraft catalogue, you could do that as well. I'm an organisation freak when it comes down to content. I can't stand it being all over the place. Same, Dre Dog, same. Like I say, as soon as I found out that was an option, I was very happy to take it. New York Times today says, Zero, yes, we are going to do the New York Times games today. Don't worry. Not just yet. We normally do those in the last 20 minutes. Although actually, last time we ended up overrunning because I did the MIDI crosswords, which I did enjoy, but it took longer than I was expecting. P says, did my back in uprooting a pesky bush in the garden yesterday and really hoping it's better by Saturday as I'm running a charity 5k for cancer research. I hope you're better. I hope you're better, P. And good luck, good luck with the 5k. It's always annoying when you like throw your back out or something the day before you need it. You know what I mean? Oh no, I needed that back. That's definitely not going to be cool enough to drink yet. Let's not even risk it today. Don't want to scold myself. Oh, by the way, Skylar burnt one of her paws yesterday because she jumped on the hot stove. So that was... just thought... She's fine. I just thought I'd let you know that happened. And, to be fair, she was being greedy. She was jumping up on the kitchen counter to try and get some cheese, which I don't approve of. How many cats do you have? We currently have 6 cats, Zero is. We had 3. One of them had babies a month ago because we were supposed to get her fixed, but she got pregnant before we had a chance. So we've currently got six cats. 3 of them are adults, like they're about 2 years old, and the other 3 are about 6 weeks old. But yes, yesterday she jumped up onto the kitchen counter to try and get some cheese, and she wasn't looking where she was going, and she walked onto the hot stove that I'd just been cooking pasta on. So it's her own fault. To be fair, right, normally they're very good with the stove. Like, they've learnt their lesson. When we first got them, one of them jumped up on the stove, and they never made that mistake again. Like, they immediately knew, right, just never stand on this because it might be hot. But yesterday, I guess she was just distracted by the cheese. And she went ahead and got herself a bit of a blister on her paw. And of course, she wouldn't let me put it in cold water because she's a cat and the sight of water fucking disgusts her. I tried just getting a little bowl of cool water to dip her paw in. She would not have it. So, just had to let her lick it, you know, lick her wounds. You look like the type to have a good maths debating session with me on live, says Joseph. Thanks for the offer. Thanks for the offer, Joseph. I don't think I'll be doing any maths debating on a live stream. I have a dog named Thor, and I really want some cats and let them get along. Must be very rare by the sounds of it, says Zeruiz. You'd be surprised, Zeruiz. You would be surprised. Cats and dogs are not the enemies that the media portrays them as, you know. I feel like there's a lot of like children's media, kids' TV shows and stuff that pit cats and dogs against each other. They get on a lot better than you'd think. My stepmom has got 3 cats, and she's also got a husky. Well, he's part husky, part German Shepherd. He's massive, massive, massive dog. And he is so gentle with the cats. He absolutely loves those cats, and they love him. I think if you introduce them at the right time and they have enough time to get used to each other, cats and dogs can get on really well. My dad as well, actually. My dad's got a beagle, and he also has 3 cats. We are a cat family, I should say. Everyone in the family has got lots of cats, but also there's quite a few dogs in the family as well. So my dad's got a beagle and 3 cats. My stepmom's got a husky and 3 cats, and they all get on. They all get on really well with each other. I wouldn't introduce a dog into our house because we've had cats for 2 years, and I don't think they'd handle it well, you know, suddenly having a dog thrown into the mix. But if you like have cats and dogs from the start, they get on. They can get on really well with each other. I've always wanted a husky. It was either a husky or a pug, but don't have either yet, says Zeruiz. I would really love... I kind of want a borzoi, to be honest. I think they're really cute. Not just for the meme. I think they're really genuinely cute dogs, you know? Borzois are the ones with the really long snouts, by the way. They're like really, really skinny. They're like if a greyhound had 3 times the nose. They're so cute though. They're genuinely I would absolutely love a borzoi. Didn't go well for me, says George. Had a cat for years, got dogs, and it hated them. I'm sorry to hear that, George. Like I say, I think if you have cats for a long time, they do get to have this kind of attitude about their territory, you know what I mean? Dogs weren't even bad, it was just petrified. Yeah. If you want to keep cats and dogs, you have to get them both at the same time. Or like at similar times. Once you've had a cat for a couple of years, you know that your house is its house, and it's going to be very territorial and very defensive if you then suddenly introduce a new pet. That's just how cats are. So yeah, they can definitely get along. Cats and dogs can definitely get along, but it has to be under the right circumstances, you know. Long snoot boy, says P. Exactly. They're so cute with the long snoots. My dog's a breed of 4, and I can't remember what breed he is. He's a very unique dog. I love it, says Zeruiz. Yeah, we've had a few dogs that have been like quite mixed. My sister and fiance have got 2. Oh, I can't remember what kind of dogs they are. They're small. They're very small dogs. They look a bit like Yorkshire Terrier-ish. I don't know. I'll have to ask, because They live in Wales. We don't see them very often. I'll have to message my sister and find out what mix they are. But they're really cute. One of them's only got 3 legs. When they were born, my sister, well, they took one when they were born. They took one of the puppies, and the person who was selling the puppies, they also had one that only had 3 legs, and they thought it was really cute, and they said, you know, if nobody else claims that one with 3 legs, we'll come back and take it. And unfortunately, nobody else was interested in the 3-legged one, which is really sad. But they came back and they took the 3-legged one as well, so they've got 2. They're sisters. They're so cute, and I love keeping dogs together. You know, when they're siblings, it's nice to keep, you know, a brother and sister together, or a couple of sisters together. And it's really sad to think, you know, that nobody else wanted the 3-legged one. Nobody wanted to claim the one with 3 legs. But she's with them now. They've got 2 dogs with 7 legs between them, and they're both really, really cute. As long as they don't have littermate syndrome, says Pete. Yeah, don't worry. There's nothing like that. They're really great. Really great with each other. She did have to go to the vet recently, though, to get a little claw removed. When I say she's got 3 legs, one of her legs was deformed in the womb, so it's just like a little stub with a single claw on it. So she did have to go to the vet recently to get that removed because it was starting to become ingrown. But apart from that, she doesn't really have any ill health effects. She's really good, and she keeps up with the other one. They're called Socks and Bonnie, by the way. Bonnie's the one with 3 legs. The other one's called Socks. They're so great. Everyone hates doodle dogs, so I shan't speak of my dog's breed. No, it's okay, P. Tell us. I don't hate any dog. You know, I think it's maybe a bit of a cliched line, but there's no such thing as a bad dog, only a bad dog owner, right? And I think that is true. I think a lot of dogs have a reputation. A lot of breeds have a reputation, and I mean, I don't want to get too deep into like discussions about certain breeds which are now not allowed in this country and stuff like that. But I do think, you know, certain breeds are bred to be a certain way, but that doesn't mean that you can't also train that behavior out of them. You know what I mean? That's all I'll say. It sounds odd in a way, but I love dogs with disabilities. It just feels nice helping them. I agree, Zuiz. I agree. It does sound a bit weird to say it like that, but animals with disabilities are often overlooked. You know, they are often neglected. Like I say, in the case of my sister's dog, Bonnie, nobody else wanted to take this dog because she only had 3 legs. I think with a lot of animals, when they have health issues, people are less interested in caring for them, which is a shame because, you know, every animal deserves just as much care. You know what I mean? There's more hate for doodle owners. Poodle mixes are so common at the minute, and people often get them on a whim without training, and then they become feral. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, certain dog breeds do need training. A lot of dog breeds are very low maintenance. A lot of dogs, you know, you just take them for a walk every day, make sure you feed them the right stuff, and you're good. But some dogs are, you know, like bred for specific purposes. The reason that we have so many different breeds of dog is because they were bred historically to do certain jobs. And because of that, some of them have very specific care requirements. And if you're going to get a dog, that's from like a more high maintenance breed, you need to look after it properly, you know? Oh, sorry, Zeroiz, I didn't read the second part of your comment there. I once had a dog that passed 1 year ago called Snappy. Was blind and deaf, couldn't really walk, lived to 18. Oh, that's so lovely. That's so lovely. And that's the thing. A pet with a disability or an illness, they can still live a very long life if you look after them properly. And I think it is such a shame that a lot of people aren't willing to put in the extra care for a pet with a disability. It just feels a bit cruel, to be honest. You know, I think some people just want a pet that's aesthetically pleasing. You know, they want a dog that is a nice looking dog. Which I think it's, again, there's a lot of dogs out there that don't get as much care because they've got problems like that, because they might be blind or deaf or, you know, have missing limbs and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, show more care and consideration to animals with disabilities. That's all I'm saying. Also, I know it's not really the same thing at all, but Amber, my recent jumping spider who died, she, during her last molt, she lost both of her pedipalps, which are like the feelers that spiders have next to their mouths. And he, sorry, I keep, even now, I forget. He was fine. He adjusted really well to it. It did mean that it made it a bit harder for him to eat, because again, they need the pedipalps to be able to hold their food properly. They kind of use them like grippers. But you know, he recovered. He did really well. And actually, there was someone I saw on Instagram recently. This person had a pet tarantula, and during one of their molts, they lost 7 of their legs. And it was so sad to see, like, literally this tarantula that just had 1 leg and all of its other limbs were missing. And she fed it every day. She fed it with like a little syringe and a pipette. And during its next molt, it got all its limbs back. It made a complete recovery in the next molt. And again, to think that some pet owners would not have put in that much care and effort. You know, if that happened to a pet and they lost literally all but 1 limb, a lot of pet owners would just be like, you know, just put it out of its misery. So that I'm actually tearing up about this. It was just really inspiring that she looked after this spider that only had literally just had 1 leg, and it made a full recovery, and it has all 8 of its legs now, and it's just completely healthy and back to normal. Crazy. Well done to that owner. I'll see if I can find who it was. I'll see if I can find the account. But yeah, just so amazing how resilient animals can be, you know. Like, you know, for the spider as well, to not give up and to just keep struggling and keep trying, and then to make a full recovery. Amazing. I'm surprised they can adapt without pedipalps. Yeah, like say, P, they can adjust really well, surprisingly well. Like, it's actually very common for spiders to lose limbs. you know, because they're a species that molts, if they lose a limb, they'll typically regrow it with their next molt. It's very, very common for spiders to lose limbs. If you see spiders around your house, especially house spiders, you know, the ones with the large bodies and the small legs, if you see house spiders around your house, count their legs. They almost always have a leg missing. Like, I'm not even joking. They almost always have 7 legs, because it's just so common for them to lose 1 or 2. Typically, if they lose more than 3, they start to struggle, because obviously it does affect mobility seriously, and, you know, surviving with 7 missing legs is almost unheard of. But yeah, it's quite common for spiders to lose limbs and just regrow them in their next molt. I often see spiders without a leg. Yeah, honestly, P, I probably see more 7-legged spiders than 8-legged ones, to be quite honest with you. And some species, I don't know how common it is, but some species will actually, if they're very hungry and they can't find anything to eat, and they're like really, really desperate, some species can and have been known to remove their own limbs for food, which is wild. But, you know, if it's gonna grow back, you know, if I was feeling a bit peckish and I knew that it was gonna grow back, I'd scran my own arm. If I was out in the middle of nowhere, just absolutely starving to death, and I knew that it would grow back anyway, you know, let's have it off. Oh, that's good. Perfect. Hi, Forrest. Welcome back. How you doing? We're just talking about spiders. What? Says Pete. Come on. Are you telling me you wouldn't? Like, picture this. You're in the desert. You haven't eaten for 3 weeks. There's no sign of rescue. And you also happen to have the ability to regrow your limbs. What's the obvious solution? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm not saying that I just fancy a bite of my own arm. I'm saying that if I had the ability to regrow my arm, and I was in a very difficult situation, and I was really, really hungry, sure, I'd do it. Saul self-cannibalism. No, I'm not interested in self-cannibalism. Look, you're taking it out of context. You're twisting my words. I'm just saying, if I was desperate and I could regrow my limbs, I'd eat one. That's all I'm saying. Spiders do it. It's okay, it's natural, guys. Spiders do it. Spiders do eat their mates as well, though. I don't think I'd be down for that. I don't think I could eat a whole person. This seems to be a recurring theme, says Forrest. What, you taking my words out of context? Yes, it does. It does seem to be a recurring theme, chat. Everything I say, you people twist it, and this is how the whole fucking piss discussion happened in Subnautica the other day. Morning, Tom. How you doing? Have you ever played The Forest? You're sounding like one of the cannibals in that game. I have played The Forest, yes. It's a good game. Look, right. Have you seen 127 Hours, right? Have you heard the story of 127 Hours? A guy got trapped. He got his arm trapped under a boulder for 127 hours. And in the end, he cut his own arm off to rescue himself. All I'm saying is, in desperate situations, people do desperate things. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, you know, oh, sometimes I look in the mirror and fancy just biting my own arm off. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I was in a desperate situation, I would consider it. He didn't eat it, says Pete. Yeah, but he wasn't starving. If he was also starving as well. Right, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna end. Let's move on. I'm not gonna convince you. I'm not gonna convince you that this is any kind of normality. So let's move on. Morning, STFC. How are you doing? Zuru says, had the eating my sack. Yeah, to be fair, I did in Subnautica yesterday. I did say eating my sacks, which was of course taken out of context once again. You gotta watch what you say on the internet. People will take it out of context. I mean, at least the things that get taken out of context are like, I eat sack, you know, and not stuff like, I don't know, I don't want to provide a more extreme example, but the things that are taken out of context on my live streams are normally just, you know, oh, drinking piss and fucking eating my own arm. You know what I mean? You know, which is fairly tame in the grand scheme of things, I suppose. I mean, it's not like I'm being misquoted saying fucking unbelievably depraved shit, really, is it? It's just a bit of fun. Haha, Saul likes piss. Everybody laugh. Morning, Moody Rage. How you doing? Some guy got his arm stuck in a potato harvester because he couldn't turn it off and used his arm to jam it because he fell into it. See, that's what I mean, Forrest. That's what I mean. If I fell into a combine harvester, if I fell into a potato harvester, and the options were die or stick your arm in it and lose your arm, I'd lose the arm. That's. But I wouldn't eat it in that situation because I wouldn't be starving as well. I'd have loads of potatoes next to me because I also happen to be in a potato harvester. Although don't eat raw potatoes, they're very bad for you. Look, shall we go and play the New York Times games? Let's leave the conversation there and go and play some New York Times games, shall we? Some random article came up saying Eccleston was supposed to have more than one series, but he quit. Yeah, you mentioned that the other day, Grey Dog. I don't know how true it is, but it wouldn't surprise me. Okay. I'm just rearranging the windows and we will go ahead and do the New York Times games. Would you rather fight a duck-sized Pat Butcher or a Pat Butcher-sized duck, says the Faxolotl. Good question. I think we'll throw that one to the audience. Chat, would you rather fight a duck-sized Pat Butcher or a Pat Butcher-sized duck? I mean, I'd probably say duck-sized Pat Butcher. Anyway, I'll leave you to marinate on that thought. You know, I'll leave you to think about that whilst we switch over and do the New York Times games. I'm so late, I've got to go now. I'm busy talking about cannibalism. See you later. See you later, Forrest. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's do the Wordle. We got to get in our usual first guess, which is always audio. Okay, we got an I in the fourth position. Interesting. Begin. Ooh, okay. Okay. That would have been amazing if it was begin, wouldn't it? Wordling 2. Okay, no B, no G, no N. No A-U-D-O. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. It can't be, because there's no N. There's no N. Forget I said that. Forget that one. They wouldn't put a word like that in Wordle anyway. Cowards. What other word? That's it. I've exhausted my list of words that have an E and an I in them in those positions. Remix? Oh, there is an R in there. Okay. Could it end in R? E-R... What if the R was in the middle? E-R-I... Merit. Oh no, there's no T. There's no R, sorry. Or M. There is an R, but there's no M. So it can't be merit. I don't know. I don't know. Can you hear me alright, by the way? Because it says on TikTok that there's no sound detected right now. Wires, says Ruiz. The I and the E are the wrong way around. So what if it ends in R? Like... No, it can't be that, because the I and the E are the other way around. This is going to be a word that literally nobody's ever heard of. I guarantee it. You know what? I am going to guess merit. Just to see if there's a T in there. I know it's a wasted guess. Because we know there's no M. The R is in the middle, though. That does confirm that the R is in the middle. So something E-R-I something. What word could that possibly be? What word? I don't know. I don't know. I'm completely stumped. Does anybody have any idea? You can help if you have any idea. Check if there's 2 E's. Wait. No. Fuck off. Fuck you, Wordle. Fuck you. Eerie. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. No. This is so fucking dumb. Thank you, Zeroiz, but Jesus Christ. 3 E's. 3 of them. Fuck off. Fuck off. Let's go play something else. I mean, we did get it. We got it. Thank you very much, Zeroiz, for helping. I would not... Right. Anyway, let's go and do connections. Let's do connections. Oh, terrible, terrible word. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Okay, there's Simpsons characters: Radioactive Man, Reverend Lovejoy, Ralph Wiggum, and Rod Flanders for a start. Why? It's testing me today, isn't it? Romaine lettuce, red onion, ranch dressing, roasted chicken. Those are all Caesar salad ingredients. Yep. Thank you, Pete. Okay, actually, this one... Okay, I overreacted. This one is actually significantly easier than I was expecting. Okay, these are films. Rain Man, Reservoir Dogs... Roman Holiday? Wait, no. There might be a connection here. Roebuck, Reservoir Dogs, Raging Bull. They're all animals. Rain Man? A man is an animal. See, I was thinking Rain Man and Reservoir Dogs, they're both films, so... Regina King is an actress. Okay. Is Roman Holiday... Is there a film called Roman Holiday? I feel like there could be a film connection. But what would Regina King have in common with a rotary clipper? This is the thing about connections. It makes you ask questions like, what would Regina King have in common with a rotary clipper? And what Rear Window? Where does that come into it? Roman Holiday is a film. Okay, which one of these other ones is a film then? Raging Bull sounds like it could be a film. I think Rear Window is a very old film. Ooh. Should we guess Rear Window? Let's just guess it. Classic films. Thank you, Zeroiz. Thank you. So what do these have in common then? Roebuck, Rotary Clipper, Regina King, Raging Bull. Ending in envy. Fuck off. Just no. Shut up. Actually, shut up. Ending in NBA players. Bull, King, Buck, Clipper. This is the problem with doing an American-centric game. You know, this is the New York Times, so... But again, the good thing about connections is you only have to figure out 3 of them, and then the last one is, like, you know, process of elimination. There was absolutely no way that we were going to figure out ending in NBA players. Come on. That was actually a really good one, though. We got a perfect game. That was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be, especially compared to that Wordle. Okay. Let's do strands, and then we'll do the mini to finish up. Sorry I woke up late. No worries, Charlie. Good to have you here. We're going to do strands. The eyes have it. Okay. Okay. So I as in yes. We can't have yes because it's only 3 letters, and it's got to be at least 4 letters. But it's going to be like positive words, like affirmative and stuff like that. I'm not seeing anything standing out immediately, though. Let me know if you can see anything, anybody. Oh! Could it be Parliament? When it says the ayes have it, could it be like parliamentary terms? Icon bottom left. I don't think that'll be one of the words. Oh, it is. Thank you, Zeroiz. Oh, they're all words starting with I. Okay, right. I don't know what it is with these games today, but they're all doing this sneaky little fucking wordplay that I hate. They're all words that start with I. Not I, not A-Y-E, they all start with the letter I. Iota. I see iota. Ivory. Eye openers. That would have been a better clue, Charlie. If the hint was eye openers, that would make so much more sense because they're all words that open with I. That would have been a much better hint for this game. Ironic, bottom right. Thank you, P. Oh, eye openers is one. Oh, I see what you mean, Charlie. Okay, fuck off. Great, perfect game. Let's do the mini. It's testing my patience today. It's actually testing my patience today. This better go well. This mini better not. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I wasn't happy with the Wordle. I wasn't happy with the connections. I was not happy with the strands. Not even that they were that difficult, just that they were, like, fucky. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't even that hard. It was just... It's whenever they play these fucking mind games with you and they... You know what I mean? It's one of those... You know when you solve a puzzle and you're like, I solved it, but I hate that I solved it. You know what I mean? Like, what? Why was it that way? Let's try and do the MIDI. Let's do the MIDI. The mini, sorry. We're not going to do the MIDI. It's too big and takes too long. Here we go. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can get under a minute today. 3, 2, 1, go. Word for dad. Popper. Lasser. My voice is going. Go crazy as a crowd. Drink with a red, white, and blue logo. Pepsi. Buddy is pal. Madison Square Garden is an arena. Center of the eye is the pupil. Element 50 is tin. Oh, fuck. What? Go crazy as a crowd. I don't know. Lasser. What's the Lasser thingy? No. Right, we fucked it. We fucked it. I don't know any of these. Philadelphia MLS team? I don't know. Apso. Okay, what? Onion? Union. Onion. Fucking onion. More exciting. Pep up. Damn it! So close. It was the fucking... I'm not. I'm just... been so angry this morning. I don't know why. I need to calm down. It's just a game, Saul. It's just a fucking game. It's a stupid fucking shit game, but it's just a game. We've done it. We've done it. What's this? What's this all about? Oh, it's a giant letter P. Right, just... I don't care. I actually don't care. That's it. That's the end of the games for today. I've never before have I been so dissatisfied about the fact that I completed every single game successfully. I've never been less happy to have completed every single game. You know what I mean? Just... Oh, they've been testing my patience this morning. They've really been testing my patience today. I didn't like the Wordle, I didn't like the connections, I didn't like the strands, I didn't like that fucking mini. The giant P to troll you. Oh yeah, look, it's a giant P. Haha, do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Fuck off. Fuck off. So thanks for joining everyone for this chill breakfast stream. I hope I've helped you to relax and unwind this morning. Oh, what? Can you tell that I need a day off? Can you tell that I need to just chill out today? This is... I don't think it's about the game. I don't think it's about the New York Times games, really, is it? Let's be honest with ourselves. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Like I say, I feel like I've just been on transmit for the last month, non-stop. I need a break. I need a break. I'm going to go and have a nice bath, and I'm going to chill out today. I'll see you tomorrow morning, everybody, and I'll hopefully be a lot calmer. Any last minute comments before we finish up? What time do these streams start in the morning? 7 AM, Reese. They usually finish about 8. Manifesting chill day for you. Thank you, P. I really, like I say, I think I just need to chill for the day. I should not be getting this worked up about the fucking New York Times mini crosswords. You know what I mean? I need to de-stress. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to relax. See you, Saul. Have a good day. Thank you, Zeruiz. See you tomorrow. Thank you, STFC. I only watched the last 10 minutes, but really enjoyed it. I'll set an alarm for 7 tomorrow. Thank you, Reese. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning then. So yeah, like I say, no live stream today. I might put some video on TikTok, but I don't really have anything planned. I'm not going to be recording anything today. But I will be live again tomorrow morning for more Breakfast with Saul. And I will be live tomorrow evening as well for SnowRunner. Looking forward to that again. Been really enjoying the SnowRunner streams recently. But yeah, that's going to be all from me for this morning. Like I say, sorry that today's stream has been a bit less relaxed and laid back than usual. I feel like the anger has been on full display today. I'm going to go and chill. I'm going to go and de-stress. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Enjoy your Monday, whether you're working or learning, or maybe you're having a day off as well. Enjoy it. I'll see you all tomorrow.